Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to a flip through. Okay, so today we're going to be flipping through the end of October 2019. And at this point, as I was journaling last year, I was super duper behind. If you've seen any of my previous videos, we had a very rough year last year. And so, toward the end of this book, I do believe I just started typing up my journaling instead of writing it out. It was quick, it was easy, and so that's what I chose to do. So let's get started. Sorry if there's such a glare. Oh, okay, there's not. All right, so on this day, let's see. Well, wait. Let's go back here. Okay, so both of my kids had gotten back from their trips away. They both went to someplace separate, but my daughter, she had gone to Orlando for a teacher conference and ended up being sick for like 3 out of the 4 days they were there. So when she got back home, she stayed home sick, the poor thing. Yeah, she was miserable. She must have had the flu, I guess, because she had a fever and whatnot. And yeah, so first time this whole year she's missed a day of work because of being sick. So, yep, same old, same old. It's a Monday, so probably filmed a ramble session. Yep, worked in my room. Filmed the first impressions video of the diamond painting. Oh, okay. I don't know. I didn't know if I aired it or not. I can't remember. And I just filmed a bunch this day and then relaxed in the afternoon. And then I started receiving the first of 4 boxes of yarn for Big Handsome's Throw, which was kind of interesting to me. I had ordered it through Walmart and they had this huge box with 2 skeins of yarn in it. I don't know. So I ended up getting 4 boxes, a waste of boxes, but whatever. And so, yeah, I started to work on his Lark's-Foot Throw, and I used yarn in the color Plum Fields, and it was Bernat Blanket yarn. Love that yarn. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Okay, and then on this day here, this is just a little tuck. I had gotten a sweet message from a girlfriend, so I just stuck her card in here on 2 sides, and I'm using it as a tuck spot. The background is just my glittery water-soluble crayons that I got from Michael's. It's Recollections brand, and I love them. And I got the idea. I smeared on with a baby wipe, and I got the idea from AJ's Inspired Life. So if you haven't seen Allison over on AJ's Inspired Life, you need to go watch her videos because she does daily journaling as well, and I just love her style. Love her style. So let's find out what happened on this day. It was a Tuesday. Lazy morning, my regular morning coffee and computer time on the patio. Big Handsome, he was busy cooking, but he wasn't feeling all that well. 2 more boxes of yarn came this day. And then, okay, so on this day as well, I started moving more things into the craft room. Got books sorted and trying to figure out where I was going to put everything. I think in the end, it really only took Big Handsome and I like 2 full days to move into my new room, which if you didn't know from watching my previous videos, my new craft room is my son's old bedroom. So I have a lot more room in here. And yeah, and I'm having a lot of fun in here. So let's see. And then did some laundry. Big Handsome told me that his parents wanted to come for a short visit. Okay, before they headed back home. Oh, and then Big Handsome and I made an apple crisp together in the afternoon. So that was fun, and it was yummy. And Big Handsome made a yummy ham dinner. Oh, and he even made his homemade rolls. Yum. Okay, so Sunshine was back on trying keto again, and yeah. Oh gosh. And then he came home, like he was home for dinner, I guess. And he walked in the door and he had gotten his nose pierced, okay? And not the normal piercing. Oh no, not for my Sunshine. He got that, it's like a bison piercing. That's what I call it. I'm not a fan. He knows I'm not a fan. The only good part is that he can like push it up into his nostrils, which is totally disgusting, but I don't have to look at it then. So anyway, he's a grown man. He can do what he wants. So how was that? He knows my feelings on it. Anyhow, Excuse me again. My goodness, Fred is relentless. Okay, so somebody, probably my husband. Yeah, okay. So my husband had a pain doctor appointment, and this was actually a Geico envelope, a window envelope, all, like for the holiday season. It was so cute. I saw so many people using this in their journals. It was hilarious. And so let's see. Lazy morning. Big Handsome had an early appointment. I don't go with him to those appointments. So, anyhow, he talked with his doctor about CBD oil. And it's the place where this doctor refers people to go because, you don't just want to get CBD oil from anywhere. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, the place that was suggested by the doctor, and the doctor, would have written a prescription for it, but it is very expensive, and our insurance does not cover it. So he put him back on what I call the scary meds. Okay, I believe it's Neurontin, and it makes, it is not good. I remembered my husband being on this medication before, and I asked him to stop taking it because it just changed him personally. Like, it was weird. And so, anyhow, my husband was like, well, if I half the dosage or whatever. So we were going to see if that was going to help. And then the doctor also wanted to do a deeper nerve block, which the insurance company keeps on denying. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. So, yeah, he's still, like, my husband still can't keep food down, and of course, if you haven't been following along with Big Handsome, my husband, his health saga, he's had issues for years now. He can't keep food down. He had his gallbladder removed. He has just issues, health issues. So anyway, it's just a lot. So oh yeah, and then there was like something happening at school where, like, at my daughter's school, like they wanted to hire, I guess, like a teacher's assistant, and then she didn't agree with the pay, and so they came to my daughter and said, oh, well, do you mind if we hire this lady to be a teacher's assistant during the day and then be the co-director for the after school care in the afternoon with you, which would mean, of course, my daughter would have her pay cut in half and, whatever. So she was asking Big Handsome for his advice. And, his advice was, you signed a contract, basically. So there was that. My daughter is the director of the after school care program, as well as being a teacher during the day for 5th grade. So at any rate, so on this day here, Big Handsome went to run errands. I worked in my craft room all day, finally caught up in my June book. Yeah, so I was just like, 2019 was not a great year, and I was super behind, but I am super proud of myself for finishing out my book. So even though it was crazy, I was behind constantly, I still managed to get my pages done. So I was glad for that. And then my daughter went into a meeting at school with the principal, and I was very proud of her that she stood her ground, and that whole situation was taken care of. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Okay, here is just a very, like, horrible picture, but I'll show you there. Quick pic, okay? My husband and myself. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this morning we went out. I'm sorry, you have to look at my face here. Maybe it's glary, if I have any luck. So we went to Royal Palm, my husband and I, and we went with our daughter. So let's see, it might have been like a teacher planning day or something. And so we got up early and we went in to have breakfast with her. And then she went off to work, for the teacher work day. And because we were up like so stinking early, like I think we met her, I don't even know, at like 7 in the morning or something. Like no stores were open, so we couldn't get any errands run or anything like that. On this day is just a use up of stuff I had on my desk, scraps of paper and stickers that I wanted to use up and all of that. We didn't really do much. Spent most of the day in the craft room working on about 9 pages in my August book. Yeah, so I was literally working in like 4 different books at the same time. It was crazy. And then these are just like magazine clippings, Brooke's stickers from her date, sticker pack, which I love. There's a piece of ribbon here. Spent some time in the craft room working on more pages. I was finally getting to have some more time in my craft room, which was really nice. And then I was printing photos. Yeah, I got a lot done. Filmed a journal with me video. Oh, but I don't think I'll air it. Okay. Relaxed in the afternoon. Okay, so let's see what. Oh, okay. So we had a lazy morning, but it seems like I've been getting some good sleep. Well, that's good. It is starting to feel drier in the mornings finally in October. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So this must have been a Monday. Yep, because I threw laundry in. I filmed a ramble session, did all my normal, Monday things. And then I realized that I could use hydrogen peroxide and baking soda, not mixed together, but like I would put hydrogen peroxide in our tile grout, right, to clean the tile grout. And so I'd put peroxide down first, and then I'd sprinkle it with baking soda, let it set for a little bit, and then I would scrub it. And it worked a charm. So yeah, so then I needed to go get some more peroxide. And I want to do the whole house. I have to work in little sections daily because it wears me out. So anyway, and then if you'll notice here on this picture, these were, I had talked about in a few flip throughs ago, the pen holders that my husband had made for me. And these are made out of PVC pipe, and he cut them all down to size, spray painted them all, and glued them all together. And I love them. And so if you haven't seen them in my room, I will leave the link below to my last craft room tour reveal thing, and you'll see them there. I was inspired to do these by Karen Campbell, and they came out fabulous and they work great. And then this here's just a ruffle. I had shown you something before back here, like a pocket I had done. This one right here, and it's fabric that my dogs get when they get groomed. So when they're done with the handkerchiefs, I give them a good washing and I iron them out, and then I use them to make ruffles and pockets and whatever I want to. And it's really cool way to reuse these little handkerchiefs because they're all seasonal, so it's a lot of fun. Okay, so this day, again, just a lot. Now I'm just using up stuff that's on my desk. And a lot from Happy Mail and just scrapbook paper and whatnot. So let's see, lazy morning, headed out for errands, got more PVC pipe because I needed more pen holders. So hubby was working on that. And he got some handles for his cabinet that he was working on. Okay, and then my husband and I went to Bed Bath & Beyond to pick up one of my daughter's girlfriend was getting married, and so my daughter she works 12 hours a day, so she just doesn't have the time to run errands. And so my husband and I went to go pick up the wedding present. And then while we were there, there's a section in the store where you can actually wrap your own gift, it's a free wrapping station. So my husband and I wrapped the gift up for her. Yes. And then, came home and relaxed the rest of the day. And then let's see here. So Big Handsome was busy. He was working on the pool in the yard and cut some more PVC pipe from my pen holders. Those pen holders kept him busy for a while. Finally uploaded a flip through for the beginning of June. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, and then this was so weird. I would link it to the groups. Sometimes I link my videos to the different groups that I belong to, and it kept saying 1029 instead of 2019. And I couldn't, as much as I would try to change it, the numbers would keep changing. I don't know. It was the weirdest thing. I don't know. It's correct on the video itself, but on the links it said something different. It was so totally weird. Anyway, spoke to my dad for a bit, filmed a craft room relocation video, and then I had to learn how to splice them together using iMovie. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And then, I mean, I did it fine and it came out fine, but I ran into trouble when I was transferring it from, no, transferring it to my computer, I guess. My computer maybe kept saying that I didn't have enough memory. So, oh my gosh. This is the reason I don't edit, folks, okay? Because I don't have time to sit at my computer for 3 hours trying to figure out how to do one silly little thing. So, what you see is what you get on this channel. So anyway, yep. Okay, so the rest of the day, Big Handsome helped me move into my new craft room. He put my tables in a U shape. Again, I'll leave the link below to the final thing, even though I've added more to it now. But anyway, let's see. Okay, and then my daughter was going to be leaving soon on a trip because she was the maid of honor, I guess, for one of her friends' weddings, and that was way up in Tennessee. So yeah, so I was helping her. I had a hard time sleeping, blah, blah, blah. And then this is just extra stuff on my desk as well. Again, just glued down. She left super early this morning, 3 a.m. She went to go pick up her boyfriend because they were both going together to her friend's wedding. They stopped in Savannah and then they stayed over in Asheville. And I don't think her boyfriend's ever been to any of these places. I don't think so. So yeah, they had a great weekend. And we were meeting Sunshine later in the afternoon at the hospital because he had a scan. And then I think I started feeling really potsy, so I had to retire to bed. So I was not able to go meet my son for the scan, but my husband went to go with him for the scan. And yeah, I stayed the rest of the day. I watched a bunch of YouTube, and I couldn't even crochet. Like, I just felt really poorly. And yeah, so Big Handsome ended up going to the hospital with Sunshine for a scan. And that's the end of the book. And then the back cover here is this beautiful succulent. It's from a calendar, I do believe from the Dollar Tree. So, and here's the back of it, another succulent picture. And then that's it. That's my journal, my September and October journal, made out of an altered composition book. That I increased the spine for. Again, this beautiful little charm was made by Allison on AJ's Inspired Life, and so I just attached it to the book. So cute. Put my little label on it, and now this book is ready for the shelf. So I thank you so much for sharing your time with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day and a wonderful week, and I will catch y'all real soon. Bye for now.